Well, hello, party people. I'm just going to give you a quick peek. Hey, this is like the amazing tech, right? Who has helped to put all of the East Bay, or all the East Bay clubs up on virtual. So
Yeah.
when I have a question about like technology or like, oh my gosh, we scream this man. Albert! Yeah. All right. So we started on Zoom here at the YMCA of the East Bay. And the question this morning from my group fitness instructors on the Fitness Pro Network was, how do I hook up my mixer? Yeah, I got you. So let's do it. So with the help of Albert and my friends here at the YMCA, we're gonna do that right now. What equipment do we have? We have the Samson
Go, Mike.
Samson Go Mic, and we've used rechargeable batteries. Why?
Because we are eco-friendly.
Right, hello, come on, have a heart. So there's that, and I've already put the batteries in here. We also have, I have a Behringer, it's a smaller version. I like this one, this was perfect for home use. There is a bigger one. This one costs me retail anywhere from 80 to about 100 bucks. So that's why I liked it. Sometimes you want more channels, but for the average group fitness instructor, nah, this is pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna plug this cord into here, okay? Oops, if we don't break it first. So there's that. Okay, sorry. There's that. All right, so that's already plugged in. As soon as it will turn on the power. Let's kind of follow this cord. You want your power cord to your mixer to plug into some type of power. So we're gonna do this here. You know, I'm not very good at reveals and that stuff, obviously. Okay. Now, for my dancers, come on over here. Hey. Dancers and people who teach dance-based fitness, you're gonna wanna have some sort of speaker. So I've plugged my speaker, and you can see that, you can go ahead and follow that around, into my mixer, right?
Gotcha.
Speaker in, speaker out. And then here's my power cord. Gotta turn that puppy on. Let's make sure all of the lights are on. Group fitness instructors are not the best techies. We know this for sure. Lights on, that's a good sign.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, right? Speaker, lights on, thumbs up. You probably want to plug in your computer, because if you're anything like me, you're doing a million different things and you're like, oh my gosh, I've only got 2%. And then you have to teach class. So now we got to make sure everything's talking to each other. So now you're going to plug in. This is the most important piece, which I've forgotten. This little sucker, and if you want to come on around here, plugs into the back. So here's the cord. This is what it looks like. Right, so this is going to, the mixer is going to talk to the computer.
That's your audio out.
Yeah, so Albert, what would we call this?
It's a digital audio out.
Okay.
So this is what will push your audio from your mic, which you'll be using, into your computer.
Right?
Yeah.
Just think old school printer cable, basically. This thing, right? It's like a printer cable.
Yes.
Okay, old school printer cable.
Yeah.
How we doing, team? So far, so good? All right, it looks like we're pretty much set. Now, here's the big thing. You got to make sure everything's on. So, power on. And you kind of saw, I don't know if you saw that. I'm going to turn it off again.
Turn it on.
I'm going to turn it off, and then you'll see the lights light up.
yeah.
Okay, there you go. Okay. The other thing is, sometimes I get online and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't hear anybody. It helps to have this power on in as well. So this will be my microphone for today. Now let's get into the fun part. We're almost done, but not quite. So depending on the computer you have, and Albert, maybe you can speak to this, you're gonna have to make sure that the computer is talking to Zoom, right? Basically you have picked the right microphone and speaker, right?
Yep.
So maybe you can talk to us about this.
So really important, you need to make sure that when you have Zoom open, you got, exactly, you need to go to your settings, and you need to go ahead and go to devices, and go ahead and go to, I think it's sound.
Oops, let's try that again.
Oops, sorry.
Let's go do this again. So we're gonna go to settings,
Settings, correct.
and we're gonna go to,
Just go ahead and scroll devices.
this is devices, system, this is
Oh,
sound.
system, sound.
Sounds.
Sorry about that. And then you want to make sure that This device is, you select the right device from this drop-down
USB
menu.
audio.
It needs to say USB audio or you will pick up 0 audio.
Right. So
So once that's selected, you're good to go. Close it out and open up Zoom.
So this is what I do, especially since I'm always running in 10 different places. I make sure I log on a little earlier. I go into audio settings and then Albert can let me know. And you can already see this input level, right? I'm gonna test my speaker. I do a lot of tempo-based work, right? And I should start to hear some sound here. In a perfect world, it should be making some sound. So let's just check a couple of things. Everything's on. Particular mixer on this Behringer, which is the smaller version. Yeah, you want to make sure, of course, your left and rights match your left and rights. And if you're using a speaker, I'm going out to my control room. It just seems to work the best for this particular unit. However, main mixer should just work the same. If you're, whatever you use, main mixer or control room, make sure you activate that button. So control room, I'm going to press that control room button, right? To make sure that it's working. So we're gonna go into Zoom here and I wanna show you something. So a couple of things you can notice right off the bat. You wanna look to make sure that your volume is working for the main, so you know that you've got something going on. We're actually doing pretty good. Everything is turned on, everything is plugged in. So I like to do this because it gives me peace of mind. I like to test my speakers. So what I did was I went into audio functions and this pops up. Then I'm going to test mic, it's recording, and you want to give it some time. Then I'm going to test mic, it's recording, and you want to give it some time. Okay, so I count to like 10 alligators before I actually expect any sound to come back from that test because it's got to go through Zoom. All right, so let's talk share screen. So we've got sound coming out. So if I do a tempo-based class, I'll be able to hear the music nice and funky for me. So I'm going to exit this full screen so I can go into my Spotify. So, and I've got all of my audio input up, but for Zoom, for your participants, you don't want to blow their ears back. So turn it up on your end, right, if you need to hear the beat. But you want to go to 40 or 50% on this volume. Trust me, you'll kill your people. So 40 or 50%, I'm going to go back into Zoom. Now, normally I'd like you to use a Mac, but I've just been trying on different systems here. They both work just as fine. Lighting on the PCs, you're gonna need some extra backlight, just know that. But that's another conversation, another video. All right, so let's share screen. You ready for this? We're gonna go to, there's basic functions, which you'll usually see first, and you're gonna go to advanced, music, and normally you had to pay this, but press this little icon, but it looks like they fixed that. Zoom is kind of working to make sure, you wanna look at this, that this webinar-based system is now usable for fitness. So look at, we've got music coming out, voice and audio. I've got my mic on. I can hear the music. So if I was to teach a class, I can hear the rhythm. Yeah, we're good? We're so good. All right, that is your tutorial. Did you get all that? That was a lot. DM me if you want more information on how to plug in your system and how to have the best dance fitness experience or just fitness experience. All right, I'm out.